We're going to recap an extremely exciting El Clásico game. We're going to also recap a not quite as exciting Champions League semifinal and talk about the two teams that have advanced to the final. We're also going to get a glimpse into what it's like to go to a Premier League game from our friend Paul at Premier League Tours. And then we have a super exciting surprise of some fun stuff that we're going to do this summer that we want you to be a part of. I'm Michelle, and this is My Mom Calls It Soccer.
I'm Chase, I call it football.
On today's episode, we are going to start with the game that we watched today. I celebrated Mother's Day by watching Barcelona against Real Madrid in El Clásico.
Yeah.
So, Chase, tell us how it went.
The game ended 4-3.
Who won?
Barca.
Barca won.
That.
Okay.
That's why I'm wearing this jersey. The game started off pretty early. It started off 2-0 for Real Madrid.
Right, and both goals scored by...
Kylian Mbappe.
Yes. Dogs are acting up. Sorry. Okay, go ahead, Chase.
The first two goals are actually pretty controversial. Mbappe is in an offside position.
In the first one?
In the first one.
But has anyone ever come out and said that officially? Because they never showed the replay.
They never showed it. But I think what they were trying to say was that the initial ball wasn't played to Kylian Mbappe. And so whenever the ball bounces off of Kubarsi, if the ball bounces off of like a defender and it goes to a defender in an offside position, they're no longer considered offside.
Because the defense touched it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like them making a bad pass by the rule.
So some people think that a defender touched it in this scenario before Mbappe. Okay.
Yeah,
so that's why it wasn't offside.
I think so.
Okay.
But the ball's still being played near Mbappe. He's obviously affecting how the defensive line is structured.
Yeah.
I still think it should be offside. And then after that, Mbappe gets the ball into the box, and Szczesny makes a really bad tackle. He makes a really bad tackle out of it. And then it's given a penalty.
So he gets a penalty kick because, and what is the goalie's name?
Szczesny.
Szczesny.
Yeah, Wojciech Szczesny.
Basically, Szczesny, if for people who didn't watch the game, is a goalkeeper. Mbappe comes in, it looks like he's going to score, and Szczesny comes out to tackle, and he takes Mbappe out.
Yeah.
So Mbappe gets a penalty kick, which he makes.
And it should have been saved by Szczesny. If you saw the pen, he gets a hand on it.
He does
as well.
get a hand on it.
It's the easy spot for a goalkeeper to save, right in the middle, not that fast as well. Mbappe kind of fakes Szczesny a little bit, so maybe that's why. But also Szczesny, he's just came out of retirement as well. So he's not a quick moving goalkeeper.
Okay.
He's 35, so yeah.
He's old.
Yeah. And then on the second goal was a counterattack from Real Madrid off of a foul from Lamine.
You're saying that Lamine got fouled and they didn't call it?
Yes.
Okay.
At first I didn't see it because I was watching the upper part of the players' bodies, but you see it, Valverde steps on Lamine's foot.
Okay.
And then after that, the ball is given to Vinicius. He does a Trivela pass to Mbappe, which is an outside of the boot foot.
Trivela pass is passing with the outside.
Yeah, outside the cleat.
Okay.
And it's an easy one-on-one for Mbappe to convert, and he kind of fakes Szczesny out again, and he scores. It's 2-0 now.
Okay.
I'm silent. I did not talk for like the entirety of that. So.
It was stressful, but Barca comes back quickly and scores 4 goals in the first half, correct?
Yeah.
So you want to go over the Barca's goals?
Yeah, so the first goal comes from a corner. The corner actually came off that Gerard Martin wonder strike. You saw it, right?
Yes.
It was a great save from Courtois, and it was a great shot by Gerard. And so the corner starts off, Dani Olmo takes it. He gives it on the near post, and Ferran flicks it up for Eric Garcia to score on the corner. And after that, Barca, for a 2-week stretch period, have been coming down from 2-goal deficits.
Yes.
Against Inter Milan 2 times.
Yes.
Against Celta Vigo, and now against Madrid. And they even came back from a 1-goal deficit against Madrid in the Copa del Rey final.
Okay.
And so after that, you kind of felt like Barca was going to get another and probably get 3, you know. Even before the goal, they were dominating.
Yeah.
And after this, it was all Barca. Madrid were trying to build out from the back, which is actually the best thing for Barca.
What does that mean?
When you pass from the defender all the way to like maybe the fullback to the midfield, then to your forwards, like a well-oiled machine.
Okay.
You know?
They were just working the ball well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is actually the best thing for Barca because we're a high-pressing team.
Okay.
So if you build out the back, oh, sorry, my
That's
phone.
okay.
I'll turn my notifications silent. But that's amazing because then Barca can kind of suffocate them and force to get ball recoveries, which is the best thing for us. And that happened a lot at times.
Okay.
And then eventually the second goal came in the 30th minute. It was a Lamine Yamal wonder strike.
Yes.
Which he seems to always score these kinds of goals.
Yes,
against
with his
teams.
left foot and bent it in.
Left foot curler.
Yeah, it was very nice. So that made them even with Real Madrid. And then Rafinha scores 2 goals.
To make it 4-2.
Yes. So they go into the half up 4-2.
The ball on the third goal actually comes from Dani Ceballos and Kylian Mbappe bumping into each other. Do you not see that?
I don't think so.
And then Pedri gets the ball and plays a good pass to a wide open Rafinha, who takes it well, good strike. And on the fourth goal, Rafinha pressures Vasquez, as we said, building out from the back to get the ball, gives it to Ferran, and then Ferran gives it back to Ferran Rafinha, and he scores.
Yes.
Another one. Ferran actually ends up with a hat-trick of assists in this game.
All right. So. And Real Madrid does get 1 goal back in the second half, again by Kylian Mbappe, who had a hat-trick today. So scored 3 goals. And but Barca held on to win. Yeah. And so this is a La Liga game, and Barca was in first place up by 4 points. But by winning this, it added 3 points to them.
So they're 7 points.
So they're 7 points ahead. So they're at the top of the table.
All they need to do is win against Espanyol.
Okay.
They win the league.
If they win against Espanyol.
On Thursday.
Okay. Then they will have secured and won the league. Okay. So that was an exciting game. That was really great. That was coming off of a Barcelona loss earlier this week. In the semifinals of the Champions League. And so, again, Champions League brings together the best teams from the Big 5 leagues. And my team, Liverpool, got knocked out last round.
UCL, did you say the UCL is teams from all the best 5 leagues?
Yes, the Big 5 leagues.
No, it's not just 5 leagues.
Sorry. Okay, so it's...
like the Portuguese league, the Belgian league.
Yeah, so...
Even
it's all European leagues. Yeah. Sorry, I shouldn't have said Big 5 leagues.
It's all the big European leagues.
Okay, all the big European leagues have a chance to play in it. And again, that is part of why it's so cool because smaller teams can play. Is that right? Or are they all?
You get underdogs.
Okay.
So yeah.
So anyway, so we are now to the final has been set for the Champions League, and the 2 teams in the final will be Inter Milan, who knocked out Barcelona in a really exciting 2-leg series. Both leg 1 and leg 2 were really exciting. Again, the end score was aggregate, so the 2 games added together, and Barcelona lost 7-6. And then on the other side, the other team that advanced is PSG, who defeated Arsenal.
Yep.
So the final for Champions League will be in a few weeks. We'll talk about that again when it gets closer, but it will be PSG versus Inter Milan. Yes. So that's a recap on that. Disappointment on our sides because our teams did not make it to the Champions League final, but exciting games, and it will be exciting. We will be watching Inter versus PSG for sure. So now I wanted to take a moment and just talk about our friend Paul at Premier League Tours. We talk a lot about our trip to England and getting to see both Tottenham play West Ham and Liverpool play Chelsea. and it was an amazing experience. So we've got a special video from Paul, who actually had a tour out today at Anfield, where he took some fans to watch Arsenal play against Liverpool. So we'll take a look at that.
Paul from Premier League Tours at Anfield today on this lovely, gorgeous day. We've got Arsenal in town. It's a bit of a nothing game, unfortunately. Liverpool won the league, but you know, Arsenal can try and do something, get a bit of pride back. So if you want to come and join the fun with us, use PremierLeagueTours.com.
Everybody, thank you very much.
Paul from Premier League Tours. We are in the Brody's Lounge in Anfield Road Hospitality Suite. We're going to get an exclusive look to see what's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for them. Come on. Just a little bit of housekeeping, ladies and gentlemen. It's a no smoking stadium, please.
That's just a little glimpse into what you can get. Come through to Premier League Tours, find out for yourself.
Okay, so we have something exciting that we want to tease out now. You'll be hearing more details about it in the coming weeks, but we are looking for 8 to 10 individuals or couples or families who are interested in getting more involved in international soccer and in club soccer, learning more about it. What we're specifically wanting to do is take people who want to become a soccer fan and help them find their perfect team, their perfect favorite player. And we have some fun things to do with that. So if you are interested at all, please drop us a comment or shoot us an email at mymomcallsitsoccer@gmail.com and let us know if you're interested, and we would love to pursue that with you. Again, we'll have more information coming out on that soon. So we're really excited about that. Now it's the time in the show where typically we do Minute on the Map, and we are going to do a little bit different version of that. Because today we had Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Every time those two teams play, it is referred to as El Clásico. And it is an historic rivalry. They have played against each other many, many times. And so now Grandma is going to give you some insight into all of the fun details that go into what makes El Clásico so special.
El Clásico, or El Clàsic in Catalan, is the name that is given to any game that is played between the two rival teams, Barcelona and Real Madrid. Real Madrid is pretty much right in the center of Spain. Barcelona is on the eastern seaboard. And they are the biggest rivalry there is in football. The term El Clásico originally referred to competitions held in the Spanish Championship, but now the term includes every match between those two clubs. This rivalry between Barca and Real Madrid is one of the fiercest in the sport, with political implications of Spanish unionism and Catalan separatism. In 2014, Forbes ranked Barcelona and Real Madrid the world's two most valuable sports teams. Neither team has ever been relegated, and the result of all of the games, Real Madrid actually leads by one game at 105 to Barcelona 104. Even if you're not familiar with football and all the different players in all the different clubs, I'm sure you have heard of Lionel Messi and Ronaldo, and they had quite a rivalry as one played for Barca and one played for Real Madrid.